On May 1st, 2025, Xbox raised the prices of their consoles by $50, all of their consoles. And of course, this sparked a lot of conversation. Ryan McCaffrey, on an episode of Unlocked, he said something that sparked a lot of interest.
As a minimum on the Series X, and yeah, we'll see what Sony does. I will be absolutely, like, I will print off the show notes and eat them live on camera if Sony has not raised prices in the next 3 months or so, because I just can't see how they stay where they are when Microsoft's done this.
Now, because of what Ryan McCaffrey said, extreme PlayStation fanboy Oliver Darko tweeted out, "More than 3 months have passed since Xbox increased prices by up to $120. It's time for Ryan McCaffrey, IGN, to keep his side of the bargain. I will print off the show notes and eat them live on camera if Sony doesn't raise prices in the next 3 months." Now, to be fair, Ryan McCaffrey did say in the next 3 months or so. As you guys see, Oliver Darko tweeted this out on August 3rd, 2025. At the time I'm doing this video, it is August 20th, 2025. So technically, Ryan McCaffrey did say 3 months or so. Now, since it's been 20 days, instead of just, it's been 3 months and 20 days, do you give Ryan McCaffrey a pass? Because it's just 20 days and he said 3 months or so. But at the end of the day, this is all funny to me because Xbox raised their prices. And I don't know why PlayStation guys didn't think PlayStation would raise their prices eventually, because you know, and I know, they sure as hell just did.
Tough break, nigga.
I have to ask the question, has this been the worst generation ever? I mean, let's sit back and think about this. Has this been the worst generation ever? I put out a tweet and I said Xbox is putting games on PlayStation. PlayStation is putting games on Xbox. Nintendo is charging $80 for Mario Kart World. Xbox and PlayStation raised the price of their consoles 5 years into the generation. It takes 5 to 7 years to make AAA games. This generation has been crazy. Now listen, man, this is how I feel. Some people might agree, some people might disagree, but PlayStation has recently raised the prices of their PlayStation consoles in USA. So in the past, they did raise the price of their consoles in other countries, but now it has happened in America. Now, of course, in May, like I showed at the beginning of the video, in May, Xbox raised the price of their consoles in America. Bro, I am a guy that has lived through every console generation. This is weird. This is crazy. This generation is insane. Absolutely insane. 5 years into the generation, now the PS5 costs $549.99. The PS5 Digital Edition costs $500. PS5 Pro, $749.99. Let that sink in. Xbox consoles, the prices are crazy on those. What is going on? Now, people say tariffs, and obviously tariffs is a big reason for all of this stuff. But going into next generation, what the hell is the price going to be? And I'm going out on a limb. I hope I'm wrong, but the next Xbox, first party Xbox console, and the PS6, will those be the last consoles from Xbox and PlayStation? That, at this point, that's a valid question, because the next console's coming out within the next 4 or 5 years, right? Xbox first party console is supposed to come out 2027. PlayStation 6 might come out 2027, 2028. So to say about 2037. After that next generation, will there be another console? I can't see it, bro. I think by that time, the cloud technology will be good enough. I think it's good enough now, but it's going to be even better by that time. And me personally, I will be in my damn 60s at that point. So who in hell gives a shit? But I don't know what to say anymore, bro. This console generation is crazy. You think about like PlayStation not really having many games right now. Xbox having a lot of games, but they're full multiplat. PlayStation isn't full multiplat yet, but part of me think they will go multiplat, full multiplat. Maybe not day and date with their single player games, but I do believe all of their games will go everywhere. That's just the point we're at. AAA games is taking 7 years to develop. There's no new risk. No, these companies aren't taking risk. They're scared to take risk because they're developing these games. The game's costing $200 million to make. Then you put the game out and it flop. Flops are shutting down companies now. Layoffs are ridiculous. What the hell is going on in gaming, bro? This is not the gaming industry that we all know and love. It's just a different time. But of course, you know, there are some stupid guys still out there. Like the tweet I posted earlier, this guy Chris Steele responded and said, and Xbox consoles are selling worse than ever. Crazy times.
Shut the fuck up.
He's being an asshole. But the thing, this tweet from him, it doesn't hit the same anymore. You know why? Because PlayStation is putting games on that console that's selling worse than ever. PlayStation is putting games on it, so it must be good enough for PlayStation. Asshole. You know, the guys like Jay Barry, some of these PlayStation fanboys are really like hurt by this current PlayStation. They don't like it. Jay Barry said, shaking my head, terrible. One more example of the console gamer paying more to get less, shaking my head. Jay Barry's 100% right. When Xbox raised the prices earlier this year, I was like, cuz, this is some bullshit. We are 5 years into the generation. We are raising the prices of consoles now? Oh, man, the market condition, I understand it's different. Tariffs, Trump is out there doing crazy shit, but man, this is just insane. This Pony Sumo, who was a big-time pony, he's been very disgruntled with PlayStation lately. And he responded to the price raises, and he said it's getting to the point where even saying the word PlayStation leaves a bad taste.
Oh.
Yeah, guys. During the PS4 and the Xbox One generation, I will admit, man, it was fun. Even though Xbox wasn't doing the best with their first-party games, PlayStation was doing much better. It all seemed fun. It's like nowadays, it's not fun anymore. Now, me personally, I still love to talk shit. I still love to see PlayStation fanboys cry. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, because of this new generation, we lost good Xbox guys, right? Guys like Tim Dog. Tim Dog, honestly, man, Tim Dog was a good guy. Great guy to me. He never said anything bad about me. He showed up on my podcast whenever I asked him to. Good guy, but he went out there looking like a straight bitch. The crying and complaining, the acting like a spoiled brat. I lost a lot of respect for him, and so many Xbox guys lost a lot of respect for the guy. This generation has caused us to lose respect for a guy we actually had respect for in the past. It just wasn't because he flipped. It was because the way he flipped. He took the shit personal that Xbox went multi-platform, and at the end of the day, PlayStation is going multi-platform. So who are you really mad at and why? Was you really mad at Phil Spencer, man? This generation has caused all of this crazy shit. Think about something like Concord. The biggest flop of all time. This game flopped in 10 days. Have you ever seen some shit like this? 10 days. The game was so bad, it flopped so bad, they shut the shit down in 10 days. And this is coming from almighty PlayStation. Now, I understand PlayStation consoles are still selling incredible. But why? Why is the PlayStation console selling so great? When you look at the MAUs or the monthly sales, you see the same damn games. Call of Duty, Minecraft, Fortnite. The same games. Why? The casuals are buying PS5 consoles to play those same games. It's rough, bro. It's really rough out here. Nobody can tell me any different. If your opinion is this was a great generation, that's fine. That's your opinion. But nobody can sit here and tell me this is a great generation, man. Of course, there's been some great games. Don't get me wrong. There's been some really good games this generation, but just the overall generation is just weird. It like the consoles came out at the height of COVID, and it seemed like it's been downhill ever since. 5 years into the generation, we're seeing price hikes. Back in the day, when the slim model would come out, the prices would go down. The platform holders said, yo, we can make money off of our consoles now. The consoles are cheaper to make. The chips or the parts in the consoles are more efficient. All those days are gone, I guess. I thought this generation was going to be, really good. If you still like this generation, fine. Like I said, there are some games that I love, but I just don't know what to say anymore. The budgets of these games have skyrocketed. Games like AAA games are taking 7 years. That shit is insane, y'all. Think about the Xbox 360 generation. We had 4 Gears of War games in that generation. We had 3 Uncharted games in that generation and The Last of Us. Naughty Dog hasn't even released a game this generation.
Where is factions? You told us to wait, we waited, and you're still not here.
Woof.
The Coalition, they did release an expansion early in the generation, but they haven't released a full game in this generation. Man, this is crazy, bro. We're getting like 1 game per generation now from a studio. I don't know what to say, man. But look, I gotta go, y'all. But this is just my opinion. Please leave it in the comment section if you guys feel this generation is also mid. I'm just comparing it to previous generations. I'm a 48-year-old man, so I've lived through literally every generation. My first console was the Atari 2600. Nintendo versus Sega Master System, great generation. Genesis versus SNES, great generation. PlayStation 1 versus the Sega Saturn versus the N64, great generation. PS2, original Xbox, GameCube. You guys know where I'm headed. All of those generations were a lot of fun. This one it has lost a lot for me, bro. Just the prices going up, games taking so long to come out. Thank God for third party, because they're making games while we're waiting for first party to drop games. Xbox is in a position where they're dropping consistent games, but we all remember the dry years. We remember the 2022s and the 2023s. I know we had Starfield in 2023, but that was about it. Starfield and Redfall. And PlayStation, they're in a dry spell right now. They have Ghost of Yotei dropping soon, but they canceled 12 games. 12 live service games. Xbox canceled a lot of games. What the hell, bro? This generation is ass. I don't care what anybody say. This is my opinion. It's ass to me, bro. I'm still loving Xbox future. PlayStation, they're doing what they can do. It's just been a disappointing generation, guys. Like I said, there has been some good games, but that doesn't overshadow this generation. All of the layoffs. Look, I gotta go. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble across my channel, you think I'm decent enough, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And if you subscribe, please hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.